In America, the average healthy lifespan ends at 66. That means for most people, everything after that is pills, procedures, and losing independence year after year. But in Japan, they've got over 95,000 people age 100 and older who are still active, still sharp, and still walking without help. So what's their secret? It's not magic, it's not genetics, and it's not expensive supplements. Since 1928, Japan has had a nationwide morning movement routine. 6 simple exercises practiced by everyone from kids to seniors. No equipment, no gym, just 15 minutes a day that adds decades of strength and independence. In this video, I'll show you those 6 exact movements and how they help you age stronger, not slower. Before we dive in, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. Let's go. Number 1, Shikodachi, the sumo stance. This movement has been used by Japan's most powerful athletes for over 1,500 years. It builds the exact leg strength you need for everyday life, getting out of chairs, climbing stairs, and preventing falls. Here's how to do it. Stand with your feet twice shoulder-width apart, toes turned outward at 45 degrees. Slowly lower your hips like you're sitting between your legs, not behind them. Keep your spine straight, chest open, and hands on your thighs for support. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. If you feel shaky, stand near a wall. Work up to 1 to 2 minutes as you get stronger. You'll feel it in your quads, glutes, and inner thighs, your independence muscles. When they're strong, you move like someone 20 years younger. Studies show this stance activates more leg muscles than regular squats with less joint strain. The wide hip angle helps undo decades of stiffness from sitting. Next up, we're testing your balance with a posture inspired by a cat. Number 2, Nekowashi Dachi, the cat stance. This move wakes up your balance system, the part that saves you from injury every day. It comes from traditional karate and mimics how a cat tests the ground before pouncing. Here's the setup. Stand with one foot slightly forward. The ball of your front foot lightly touches the ground. Your back foot stays planted, carrying 70% of your weight. Both knees gently bent, hips square forward. It'll feel weird at first, that's the point. This activates deep stabilizer muscles most people haven't used in years. It sharpens ankle control and lights up your core to keep you upright. These muscles help you avoid slips on wet floors and trips on uneven ground. Hold 20 to 30 seconds per side, near a wall for safety. Japanese therapists prescribe this to retrain balance after injury. Now let's take things to the floor with a sitting position that realigns your entire posture. Number 3, Seiza, proper sitting posture. This isn't about flexibility or pain. It's about resetting your posture like the Japanese have done for centuries. Seiza means proper sitting, and it was the traditional way people sat during meals and meditation. Here's how. Keep knees together, fold your feet underneath you, tops of your feet flat on the floor. Slowly sit back onto your heels, back tall and relaxed. Feel tight in the knees or ankles? Place a cushion between your heels and hips. That tiny adjustment changes everything. This stretches tight hip flexors and quads, the muscles that pull your body into that hunched-over posture. It also activates deep core muscles that shut off when sitting in chairs. Start with 30 seconds, build to 3 to 5 minutes. Do it while watching TV, and it'll quietly reshape how you sit, stand, and walk. Now let's go deeper into your nervous system. Number 4, Zazen, seated meditation. Zazen means seated meditation, and it comes from Zen monasteries where monks held this for hours, not just for spiritual clarity, but for physical strength. Here's the setup. Sit cross-legged on the floor. Place a firm cushion under your hips for elevation. Imagine a string lifting the crown of your head. Shoulders relaxed, chin slightly tucks, hands rest in your lap. Now breathe slowly and naturally. This activates deep core muscles that protect your spine and improve balance. Your hips get a deep stretch too. But here's the magic. Zazen stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part that tells your body you're safe. Heal. This lowers stress hormones, calms your mind, and promotes cellular repair. Start with 5 to 10 minutes daily. You'll feel a shift in your spine, sleep, and how you handle stress. Now it's time to rebuild leg strength with a samurai warrior stance. Number 5, Kibadachi, the horse stance. If Zazen tuned your inner strength, Kibadachi brings it outward. This powerful stance was used by samurai to train for battle. Today, you're training for independence. Here's how. Stand with feet wider than shoulder width, about 1 extra foot on each side. Keep feet parallel. Bend knees and lower your hips like sitting in an invisible chair. Spine tall, core engaged, arms relaxed. Hold 20 to 30 seconds, repeat 2 to 3 times. Work up to 1 to 2 minutes as you get stronger. You'll feel it in your quads, glutes, and inner thighs all firing at once. These muscles prevent side-to-side falls and improve how your hips and knees track together. Studies showed this improves proprioception, your body's sense of space, which naturally declines with age. Now for the final move that tests everything you've built. Number 6, wall squat, the invisible chair. We've built your foundation, balance, posture, core, and strength. Now let's test it all with one simple movement. This isn't traditional Japanese, but it's widely used by Japanese physiotherapists in senior fitness programs. Why? Because it activates everything at once without equipment. Here's how. Stand with your back flat against the wall, feet 12 inches forward, shoulder width apart. Slide down until knees are bent at 90 degrees like sitting in an invisible chair. Knees stacked over ankles, not past your toes. Hold 30 seconds, breathing deeply. Work up to 2 to 3 minutes over time. This stimulates slow twitch muscle fibers, key for endurance and postural support. It also promotes blood vessel growth, improving circulation and bone density. Pro tip, squeeze a small ball between your knees for better alignment. This is your progress tracker. If you go from 30 seconds to 2 minutes in a month, your body is telling you you're getting stronger. No gym, no impact, no excuses. You've learned all 6 movements, now here's how to use them. You don't need to do all 6 every day. Here's a simple 5 to 7 minute routine. Morning, 2.5 minutes. 30 seconds Seiza, stretch and realign. 1 minute Zazen, activate core and calm mind. 30 seconds per leg Nekowashi Dachi, wake up balance. Evening, 4 minutes. 1 minute Shikodachi, reopen hips. 1 minute Kibadachi, strengthen legs. 2 minutes wall squat, progress check-in. That's it. No gym, no pressure, no excuses. Just intentional minutes that build strength, balance, and confidence. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being better than yesterday. That's Kaizen, small, consistent improvements that lead to big changes. If you've made it this far, drop a comment with your first name, age, and where you're watching from. I read everyone and love connecting with this community. Want to go deeper into Japanese longevity secrets? Check out my next video, Japan's Secret, 6 movements that add years to your life, no gym. It's the perfect follow-up to what you just learned. Click the video on your screen right now. Your future self will thank you for starting today. This is FitFixen, and we're just getting started.